Hello my bunnies and welcome to today's video. This is something I have thought about doing for quite a while, and this is gonna be another new thing I will try to do it on my channel. And the first review we are going to do is Jansen Paragon. You know, everyone who has watched me or my videos know how much I adore Jansen, and I have listened to her since 2005. Never stopped loving her, and it's increasingly difficult to not love her. But I am me. I need to be honest to myself and to you. I will go through this album song by song first, and then I will give my full review at the end. Now, I don't have any musical knowledge that much except what sounds good to me, so I will review stuff by that account. We will start by My Paragon, which is the opening song of the album. Now, the video that came with this is sweet and lovely, I think. It's a good opening song to an album, and we need to remember that this is a pop album. There is none of this bombastic and major floor stuff. Of course, there are those sweet spots and high spots, but it's still a pop album. This is a pop song through and through, and I enjoyed it. This is definitely a good starting song, and it gives you hope for this album. But moving on to Daydream. Here comes the problem with this album and pop in general. It's the lift up chorus, getting down, lift up chorus, and it goes all through pretty much every song, and they are too similar for my taste. And we will move to Invincible. This is another, it's a pop song, but there is that good, up and down thing going on. I like this song a lot. It gives me that good feeling and whatever message there might be, but it gives me a good feeling. And that is really all I want from music, that it gives me something. And this definitely does. It's a good song. Moving on to Hope. This is definitely the worst song on the album, I think. It never gets going, and it's just flat. Moving on to Come Full Circle. I have tried, but it usually goes straight forward or down, so wrong message on this one. It has the same problem as Daydream and Hope. It just, to me, there is just nothing to grab onto. Moving on to Storm. This could definitely be a radio hit in the States or, anywhere pretty much. Nothing wrong with the song in general, it just doesn't get me going. Not much to analyze, and I don't analyze except if she gives me permission. But moving on to Me Without You. Definitely one of the high spots of the album. I really enjoyed this song. It's nothing different, to be honest, but it's just hits me. So that is really all I can say about this. We will move on to The Calm, and I will include Armored Wings into this section also. Of course, it's not the same song, but it's really difficult for me to get anything really out of these two. They are decent songs, I'm not saying that, but nothing special, that's all. And the final song of the album, Fire. Now this is definitely a good ending song, and it gives you that high before it's over. And it's definitely a high spot with my Paragon. So the first and the last song are the best on this album, in my opinion. To be honest, I didn't have that much expectations for this album because I knew it's going to be pop album, and pop usually is not that good. The moments and songs I mentioned are awesome, but overall this album is quite flat and samey same, which is quite painful to say because I love Floor Jansen and I hoped I would have been proven wrong with my low expectations. But it was what I thought it was going to be. A pop album which never gets going that much. Fire and my Paragon are already on my playlists, but the rest I don't even remember anything from them. And I have listened to this album like 5, 6 times, I think, to actually give you my opinion. Because if you listen to album once, it can rock your world, but usually you can react to it emotionally, which is a good thing, but usually that changes. And my first reaction to this album was even worse. So I got some things out of it by listening to it few times. And I hope you like the album. Of course I do. And it's really nice to see that the album is doing so well. But anyways, this is what I wanted to try. Whether you agree with me or not, that is secondary. I don't care. If you enjoyed the video, do leave a like and a sub, that would be very nice. And you can also support me at Buy Me a Coffee, links are down below. Until the next video, bye.